Welcome back, everyone, to some more PAX Day, and today we've got a very interesting one because a very big patch came out. I think it's patch or verse 4, patch 4, and as you can see, I haven't even logged in yet, but we have Claim a Plot with Grace. So I know in the earlier episodes, a lot of the complaints that people had was that you have to pay $6 or the subscription fee to be able to gain your own location or have your own plot. But now you can earn one in game just by daily logins, and also they increase the amount of gold that drops from enemies, which gold you can use to offer that to get more grace, so that way you have enough. And then once you have enough, you can also extend it. So if, say you have another month and you have enough to extend it, and you're leaving for like a week or two or whatever, you can do that. A lot of other changes, which we'll get into, but I wanted to show this first before we actually load into the game. So with that said, let's go ahead and get back to it. And here we are, back in the game, and like I said, there's been a very big patch. They increased the amount of drops for a lot of the materials now. They changed a bunch of crafting requirements. They've honestly, I could go through the entire thing, but I'd rather just experience it firsthand and see what I notice. So I can leave a link to it in the comments. So if you do want to see what exactly has changed, feel free to check it out. But it's funny because the last episode I recorded was probably about 2 days ago, and then I was like, I might wait until they put out the next big patch, and then here we are. So it came at a good time. But last time we gathered a bunch of iron, and we'll probably go out and try to get some more. Here we have just a few iron ingots and bronze. So I think I'm gonna try making the iron bars. Before we do that, actually, yeah, let's make some bronze arrowheads, unless yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let's go bronze arrowheads, and the reason I'm doing this is that way we can get some more XP for this. We're going to attempt to do this. I saw that they changed charcuterie to now it's just called butchering. A bunch of animals, when they drop items, the stacks now go up to 20, I think, instead of 10. There's a lot of just generally new stuff. I do want to try to go after some of the... I don't know if there was any for combat. I think there was some party changes, too, where now, like, enemies drop more gold, and it's shared with your party. A lot of stuff, for sure. We'll let all these iron bars try to go through. And then, let's see. You can make an iron knife blade with that. I think the biggest reason I wanted to make an iron bar was to be able to go over and make some of the... Oh, wait, did we leveled up? Nice. Iron spike and iron studs. Let me run over here and see what I can make. I wanted to check out the arrows again. Iron tipped arrows. So we need iron arrowheads and long wood stocks. Wrought iron arrowheads. I think if we look inside here, we might be able to see some of the changes. So, yep. So now it's boar sinew instead of just sinew. That's one of the changes. I think a lot of the animals drop animal hooves now, too. Yeah, this is changed to butchering. And then if we check, one of these has like food and stuff in it. I know. Or I thought so. Oh, that was another one. They increased the size of the plants. So that way they're a lot more easily identified. I don't know if any of them out here right now are... Yeah, these all just look like regular flowers. But when we get out there, or maybe if we go like mining a little bit, we'll be able to see then if they're more noticeable. Same thing with baking. I saw they made that a little bit easier. So I can't make any of those arrowheads yet. I think my best bet is going to be... Let me see. We have any? There's charcoal in there. Iron nails, iron sheets. There's a few of these. Try... Split. Yes. I'm going to take some of these. Iron bars. Bronze nails. Bunch of iron nails there. Can I make anything with the bars? Oh, this unlocks a new recipe. Let's try making one. Come on. Come on. There it is. Small wooden barrel. That's what we got from that. Some bronze sheets, bronze ingots. I think we might just have to go out and get some more bronze. I think that's going to be the end goal here, to continue increasing blacksmithing in the meantime. Rough glass. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go do. I'll drop my iron stuff for now. The iron bars I'll hold on to, but these I'll put in there. I do have some copper. You know what? I'll just deposit these for now. All right, let's go clear out my inventory. And then we're going to go mine. Because it only takes about 10 minutes. I think the stacks, maybe even for mining, goes up higher now too. I could be wrong on that. Don't take my word for everything. But, I mean, hey, that would be another nice one. What do we need for this? Longwood stocks. Before we go out, I'm actually going to craft those into that. Quickly, let's put these in here. Linen string we can put away too. And then the copper ore I will drop again over in this little spot. I'll come back and pick that back up. But let's take 2 stacks of wood. Let's make some longwood stocks. See, I wish you made 10 at a time here. But I think they decreased the timing for the timing requirements for a lot of this stuff. Maybe towards the end of the episode, we'll do like a quick review of everything that changed. Or I can just do it like this, maybe. So usually Trying to remember where it is. Notes, guides, clock, discussions. Nah. That's okay. Here we are. I got it. So, real quick, we'll just go through this real fast if you wanted to know, so that way you have the information. I'll still put the link in the comment as long as I remember to do that. But like I mentioned, the grace for plots, that's right there. Party loot rules. And of course, this is going to change over time. So this will all become, if you're watching this 6 months from now, obviously there's probably more. But it'll be, I don't know, it's cool to see. They've got party loot, easier for players to share in gold rewards from PvE. Party member compass, you can now see where they're headed in the same province or dungeon. Resources, many plants were tough to see due to their size and sometimes would entirely disappear in surroundings of foliage. So now you can see them easier. You've got gold loot has been adjusted, so non-animal NPCs would sometimes drop 0 gold, now always drop at least a minimum amount. There's NPC loot, now they drop higher tiers, pull gold. Animal droppings, pun intended, now they drop a lot more. All animals have new loot tables defined, and a handful of recipes rely on the materials has been adjusted. You can see all of that there. Hooves now dropped. Animal skinning, you reach it 10 times higher than the tier at which you're skinning the hardest level. You get 15 or 50% more hides. You can see all that there. Crafting recipes, a ton of changes. Crafting speed and mastery. Some of them take a lot less time. As you gain mastery in the skill and recipe becomes trivial. Crafting time decreases further down to 1/5 when fully mastered. You can see all these stacks have now moved up to 20, 20, 100, 20, 100. Miracles, item repair. We wanted to make it less painful for players who wear equipment of various sorts to repair it. You can now repair at any crafting bench. And then fixes and names and such. So a good amount of quality of life, in my opinion. Some stuff that I definitely wanted to see. And of course, still more that the game could use. But it's some good changes there. Especially as early. I was thinking, maybe a month or two from now, since my last episode, I was going to wait like a few more weeks, and then 2 days later, there it was. So it's a good sign. It's a good sign that now the game, as somebody jumping into it in 1.0, the game's actively getting more support. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Just check in some stuff. Okay, cool. We're almost done making all these arrows. It definitely feels like this part's going faster. Once we finish making all of these, we'll go out and get some mining done. There it is. Let me put this sapwood back. I kind of wish the arrows would stack in more than 50, more like 100 would be nice, especially with the amount of arrows that you do go around collecting. But anyways, let's go. Man, I keep losing myself on the map. What the heck? I've only gone to this one a few times, so let's go this way. Or I've mostly gone to the one on the right. So this time around, I'll go to the one over on the left side of the map. Wow. What the? There's even a bridge now, too? Make sure my inventory is looking good. Yes, it is. Looking great. Wait, that's so cool. There's a boat? Wait, can you actually use the boat? They sort of need a little bit of a pathway there, but that's pretty cool that they built a bridge. Yeah, we haven't gone this way for a while, so this will be good to see. Wow, look at that. Jeez. Such a beautiful game at times. Wait, what is this? Oh. That's kind of cool. Wait, there's little signs that you can put on top of it? Man, that makes me want to go all the way up top there and see just like what's up there. Just got to follow the road here. So we're going to this one right there, right by the cave. That way we can go mine, grab whatever else, anything else we come across, and then return. And the hardest part, unfortunately, is the amount of time it takes turning that into ingots and whatnot. That's what takes the longest, especially now that I know, now that I have iron. Iron takes 30 minutes, which in the grand scheme is not a lot, but when I'm recording these episodes, typically at an hour at a time, say it takes 30 minutes to go and grab all the stuff, add anything extra there. I mean, I guess I'm kind of convincing myself as a good reason to just go ahead and gather the items first thing. So that way you can start smelting. And then after that, we can go back and do the rest. Make sure you stay hydrated, by the way, depending on the time of day it is for you, whether it's morning or night. Stay hydrated if you haven't drank some water. So I went quiet for a second there. Oh, this is new. Let me take a quick little detour. I don't want to take too long. There's a heart. Oh, that's kind of cool. Here, I'll put some arrows in here. Yeah, I didn't know you could do like little signs like that. I remember seeing stuff like that in Fallout 76, especially when you load into a new, or you create a new character and you load in. There's typically a there's somebody back there. We have to go to the right here, right? Yep. They would have a chest that you could drop stuff, and it was always players giving items to other players, specifically in that. And it's nice to see that other players are kind of doing the same thing here. Keep on running. Come on. Whoosh. Wow. I remember this was the lodge that they were working on a while ago. Holy chest. Oh my god. I mean, it's coming together. You know what's going to be really interesting in seeing how different and how, like, right now you can see that's a work in progress, right? But what's it going to be like 3 months from now? How are all the locations, the areas going to look then? Because even though I've only been, like, playing for about 4 weeks or so, about a month, the amount of change that I've seen, even in a few days, it's a pretty big difference. One thing I think would be cool too, like down the line, I'm thinking, like, say if they do make drastic enough changes, I wouldn't be opposed to starting a new character, and depending on timing and stuff, like, say, I don't know, we get another 3 or 4 or 5 updates similar to the one that we got at today, the time of me recording this. If they substantially changed the game or made it more PvE friendly, or further PvE friendly and so on, I wouldn't be opposed to doing another, like, part 1 down the line of, like, hey, I'm creating a brand new character in a new populated location, or like a spot, because, like, when we were looking on the map, you could see whether places were popular or not and whatnot. So I wouldn't be opposed to doing that down the line. It all just comes down to timing, like what other games are out, how is the game doing then. Like, there's a lot of factors that come into play, but I always like thinking about that, where if it comes down to it, I would like to. Maybe rest for a second here. Make sure we hit all these properly. The impure iron. Let's see, how fast are we filling up? And not too bad. Are these stacks still the same? Yeah, still stacks of 20. That would be nice if these allowed you to stack more, like 40. Especially with how little they make. Like a stack of 20, I think you use that pretty fast when it comes to iron bars. But, oh well. Guess it's kind of part of it. It all comes with the aspect. Keep grabbing these. It's funny how, like, every time I've came out to these places to go mining, we've never really ran into people. Surprisingly. 6 more recipes unlocked. What did I do to unlock them? Just by mining? Or maybe we found an item I haven't gotten. Oh, maybe it was like the onyx. Grab all those. Not bad. Oh, we got another one over here. Just some cozy mining right now. That place looks pretty cool over there. I mean, if we got a little bit of space, I wouldn't mind. Maybe I'll try a little bit of combat and see if the enemies here drop any gold. There's some more over there. That cave is up here, right? Isn't this where that cave was? Or was that over in the other one? Oh, that was over where the other one is. Man, that's a big thing of copper. I mean, we still have a lot of open space. So I guess we're going to be mining for a little bit. Definitely want to fill all the space that I can. It's still like, it's still kind of crazy to me thinking about it. Oh, here we go. There's tansy. You know what? I'll bring some of this stuff back. Some daisies. Yeah, this stuff you can definitely see easier now. I mean, it still blends in for sure. But not as bad. Almost got mining to 10. What's this? I can't see it. Flax. I could bring some flax back. Can't really go wrong with some flax. How we doing now? All right, we're almost, kind of almost full. There's some stuff I'll probably drop. Grab some more copper. We'll drop the sand here. I know you can make glass with it, but we haven't had the need to do that yet. Some more flax over here. Is this anything? No. Oh, you got a ram. 2 rams, another one. Tin deposit, tin. How are we doing on tin? That one's almost full. I remember Daisy was used for, I think it was Daisy. So, Thistle, I think this was used for something too. Go back over here. That's a good shot right there. Oh, yeah, that looks beautiful. Oh, man. Anything else to mine over here? Try going down here. Oh, here we go. There's some right here. It's more copper, though. Out of stamina. Let's drop the sand again. I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong, but I feel like I'm carrying a lot more than before, but maybe it's just in my head. Let me just see if there's any. I'm looking for any other plants. Because I know some of this stuff's going to be useful for. I should have rested. Some of it's useful for making like the ranger clothing and whatnot, so might as well grab it while we can, right? If we're passing it, even if I don't use it right away, there could always come a case where it is used maybe in like another or a future. Oh, there's some barley. Some barley stalks. I would like to get a little bit more impure iron, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. Let me grab these things of copper. The seeds I don't exactly need. Seeds, sand. I am going to still try to take out like one NPC. Maybe one or two, depending on what they drop. And then we'll go back. Almost got mining level 10. So close. What is that? Some tansy? Okay. I think we're good. I think we're great. Ooh, that's a level 2 enemy. Is there any level 1 somewhere? Oh. Man. See, I really wish the bow would do more damage. Also, what is happening? This guy is spawning all over. Okay, well, I'm running. Granted, he is a level 2, so I mean that's fine. But I really wish it was more viable, just in combat. It's unfortunate too. It doesn't have any type of like special abilities, similar to like when you pull out a spear. See, now that we have the Q, R, and F abilities on cooldown, I'm surprised you don't have like a quick fire bow ability. There's not like a, okay, maybe you hold it for an extra second, but it does like 5 times damage. Maybe there's like there's so many things you can do with it. But there's not anything right now. So, I don't know. Oh, there's somebody else right here. That's probably, that and having a mount are probably the two things I want the most. Man, look at this little village. It's really coming together. Remember when this was just like an open land? Like an open, nothing was there except for the water when we first started. And now there's this. We have stuff here. Oh, look at that. Some cider. Yeah, I see people are using the hearts for like gifts. Attuned bronze battle axe. Weak health tonic? Whoa. Farmhouse cider. Harvest gold ale. They're selling bone fragments and some more tonics. That's so cool that you can just like walk up to so many of these. Well, we're back. Let's see. We would need some more. Oh man, the biggest thing is it's gonna take such a long amount of time. Oh, might as well get it started. Give me that. I need some charcoal. Let me grab some of this. I should go deposit some of these real quick here. I would like to do wait, what is this one? Basic jeweler table. Ah. This is another thing I've kind of wanted to try. So you need tin and iron, copper, and so on. Is there space for any of these? Is the real question. Okay, there's some for that. Garnet, we've got too many. Sage, mustard, rye. I'm going to put some of these plants in here. Another spot to put these. Here we go. Oh, there's some more right there. Let me take these back out. I think the daisy and periwinkle were in there before. But I will drop all the plants in here. How do you make the tonics? That's one thing I want to look up. Recipes, tonic. Health. I wonder, maybe I should pick one up. And it might show me how to make it. Wait. I keep getting distracted. Alright, let me start this first, and then I will go do that. Tin. No, we don't need tin. We need iron. We need more charcoal for iron. is the one that's going to take the longest. And yeah, man, it's crazy. You need 40 just for one, just for 20. Pain. Absolute pain. What do you need for this? Tin, iron, copper. Okay, so we can do, let's do 1 tin, 1 iron. I'll give it a shot. Tin is 10 minutes. Copper is 20. So let's do 2 of these. That one's going to take the longest. So these 2 should be done about the same time. Wait, no, is that 10 minutes? Oh, copper's only 10 minutes? Shoot. The bronze. Ah. I needed more tin. That's where I screwed up. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm going to put my copper in here. Because whatever. But I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this 6 in there. So 10, 10, that's 30. We can make 1 more of these. Let's put it in there. Okay, cool. That might put me into another episode, but... or I might just grab all of that once it's done. Set a reminder for iron in 40 minutes. I'll do it like I do my laundry. Set a reminder for blah, blah, blah in an hour. Iron chopping axe. I think this is the one over here. I just want to take like 1. Split 1. I want to see if it allows me to learn any of these. No. Who drank them all? Well, I guess I got the buffs. I did get the buffs. So, hey, that's not too bad. You drop that in there. There's an iron ingot right here. So what do you need to make the jewelry here? Iron and sewing needles. Simple bronze band. If we get 1 tin ingot, I can do that. I guess I should have checked over here because there might be some. Iron sheets, copper. Let me grab the copper and go put it back over in this section. Magnite, blizzard stone. I guess I never realized I still had that stuff too. I'll put that back. And go and put the charcoal back over here too. Stack those together. Charcoal is another one of those things. It would be nice if it stacked even further. I forget where you use the flax. Oh, there it is. Linen string. And probably drop the rest in here. Yep. Slots 2 of 8. Processing 1 of 2. 1 of 2. Okay, not bad. It's all in the process. This one's got about 4 minutes for that tin there. The copper's got about another 4. So what else did I need for this one? This one is just tin. That is tin and blizzard stone. So let me actually grab some blizzard stone. This is iron and sewing needles. That's copper and topaz. Topaz. Let me grab some of that. That's just copper, onyx. I know we had 2 of these. Bronze ingots. All right, let me go get some sewing needles, which I believe there's some right here. Yep. I'll grab 2 stacks, but I'll probably drop off one of them anyways after. Okay, we're just waiting on this one to get finished, and we'll do that. Let me check this. Oh, accidentally pressed C. Whoops. And not trying to do that right now. All right, this should be just about done. Almost. All right, I'll wait until it's done. Okay, some of these should be done now. Got 1. That's good. Got the copper ready. And that one is still going. Let's see. Let's try making one of these because it's supposedly easy. So, and it'll increase my... Wow. Okay, never mind. I want to do this before we try attempting the others. Jewelry making. Come on. Oh, failed. Yeah, I think one of the hardest things at this point is that waiting until things are complete. Which obviously is like part of it, I understand. But all right, let me try making these 3. It's moderate. Come on, it's right there. It's right there. You're kidding. Okay, there's 1. Can I equip? Yeah, I can. Jewelry making. Okay. Let's try making 10 of these. Failed. I'm just doing it for the hell of it. Come on. Come on. Come on. We haven't gotten a single one yet. One of these times. I believe. I believe. Come on. Come on. Wait, no. Did we get one? No, I didn't. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to waste it all. You know what? So be it. So be it. Final attempt. And another failure. We got one. We got one. There it is. Exactly one. All right, let me drop all this stuff off. I'm just going to put these in here, too. I didn't even realize that was there for a while. Sewing needles away. I'm going to put one right there. And I think that is where we are going to call this episode. Some more good progress. Some good changes. But again, I don't know. We'll kind of see where I'm at. If there's another big update or if I'm feeling like playing more soon, then we will go ahead and continue. But for now, it will remain unseen. So if you enjoyed this, leaving likes again does help out a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it 10 episodes and you haven't subscribed yet, well, first of all, thank you for watching all 10. But second, why not? But I appreciate the support as always. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.